Welcome back, Starseeds. Today we are going behind the silence. I know it's been maybe quiet on like your person's end, and maybe it's like you've been wondering, like, okay, if maybe they've just moved on or something like that. But I'm here to take you behind the scenes, y'all, of the current reality, okay? That you may not have, like, you may be picking up on it, but I'm getting here. It's like, y'all, they're not okay. All right. I have to be honest with you with that. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. That silence that you're witnessing isn't a sign of peace. Okay. There is, I'm getting here, it's like the sound I'm getting of an internal crash, right? They are trying to hide from the world. They don't want you to see, y'all. That's what I'm getting here. So I'm getting that this is definitely a sign of I just heard crash out, y'all, but we're going to go ahead and get into this message. You guys, as always, please remember to only take what resonates, leave the rest. Always use your intuition and your discernment. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with your person, and how this may like affect you. Okay, now if you've been sensing, and this could be what it is, like this heavy crash energy in your gut, you guys, don't forget to comment below. Truth revealed, okay? Yeah, because I'm getting here something that is not being seen with this person. Now, the first card that I'm getting here, you guys, is so very interesting is, look, we got High Priestess energy showing up here, right? So I feel like this card just coming out in the very beginning is giving confirmation of that feeling that you're picking up on, even in the distance from this person, or this be like that separation, no contact energy, right? It's like maybe you feel like you're trying to maybe you're picking up on them trying to raise their vibrations or something like that because they're in this dark space. Okay, so I feel like you may be picking up on this energetically. Now with this energy, you guys, this is showing that looks are deceiving, okay? But you do possess a deeper knowing. I see that here, okay? So if you were guided to this message, IAS, you are, I feel like channeling this energy, okay? Now, on the surface, they might try to like play it cool, okay? Now, this could be in front of people. Maybe if you're still in, some type of maybe a limited contact, right? Low contact with this person. I'm getting here that they are trying to, or even if they may even be in connection with, mutual friends or family, but it's like they're trying to put on this bravado, right? A brave face or something like that. But I'm getting here, you guys, that is all an illusion, and some of that could be taking place on social media. They could be posting things, just for appearance's sake. But how they're showing up in this energy that I'm picking up on, they're not okay. There's a potential crisis that's happening behind the scenes, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Now, I'm getting that the energy is heavy, all right? They are putting, I feel like, every ounce of maybe their remaining strength into maintaining like this fine exterior, okay? This could be their aesthetic, the way they dress, maybe, the car that they drive, okay? There could be, anything, it's like I'm getting that they're creating this illusion of maybe this false happiness or something like that, right? But suffering in silence is what I'm picking up on here, okay? So they don't want you to know the truth, that they are not okay. Yeah, they're not. So they are spiraling because they realize they can no longer, I feel like, maybe be in your energy or something like that is what I'm getting here, you guys. So With this could be someone that you poured a lot into in the past, okay? And maybe you found yourself, maybe there was some type of abandonment with you to whereas you had to find your way back home to yourself and make yourself this priority, right? Okay? Intuitively awakened. Now, with that energy, okay, it's coming back to you, and I'm getting you're in your power, right? While this person is kind of like, that's what I'm picking up on. What's going on behind the scenes, which you don't see. They are feeling this. They're feeling your absence, right? Now, I'm getting that it's kind of like, I feel like you've been doing the work, right? And you're picking up on this tower. You see that? There's the next card. So you are definitely, you could be hearing things, maybe seeing things, something like that, right? Because there still is that deep soul connection, this emotional tether that you share with this person, right? On this deep soul level. So you are still going to pick up on this, right? So this is the literal crash out that I'm picking up on right here with the tower, right? So crumbling. This could be someone's behavior, their choices, toxic choices, right? Going back to old ways that no longer serve them, you know? Um, it could be addictions. It could be, you know, anything that I'm just picking up on, like a very poor lifestyle or something like that. Okay. So, but they're dressing it up as something else, right? Now, this is that cloaking energy that I'm picking up on, right? While you've been doing the work and finding your peace, their ego, their pride, and their false foundations have been struck literally by lightning. This person is in like this emotional storm, okay? They're definitely, I feel like, in their head a lot, okay? And I'm getting here that this is why the silence is so heavy, okay? They are standing in the rubble of their own life, right? So this is someone that is now sitting in a space. For some of you guys, I feel like there was something that was done maybe detrimental to you, and now this is someone that is sitting in the space of the rubble that they created, and they're looking around kind of like, what did I do, right? But on the exterior, it appears that, oh, they're unfazed, this nonchalant type of energy, right? But that's false, okay? That persona, that's a mask, okay? Totally, right? So I do feel like there was some type of situation that you came out of with this person, and it's like now they have to grow on this journey on their own because you are ascending, okay? Now, I'm getting the energy their world is in pieces, and they're using maybe this silence as their only remaining shield, okay? It's kind of like the silence is like the only protection that they have or something like that to this fragile egoic energy that I'm picking up on, okay? So yeah, there's a lot hidden here. Look at the next card. We do have the Seven of Air, okay? Now, I feel like this is someone that, you know, was in a very fragile space from the inception of this connection, is what I'm getting here. All right. And the energy, it's like whatever happened, whatever played out to whereas you felt the need to pull your energy back and go within and work on, again, raising your own vibration. I keep getting that, right? It's left them in a space of, it's, I feel like this person is, it's kind of like maybe in their own way or not doing the work, or maybe that could be a past energy, okay? They're not going within, but they hide these wounds is what I'm getting here, okay? But they're literally crashing out. This is somebody that I'm getting here, they're falling apart. Yeah, there's definitely an internal tower here, okay? And this could be someone, you know, that is trying to maybe ease the pain of this cycle because you were, I feel like, an integral part of their growth collective. And with that, it's like, it's it's kind of like a brutal type of growth is what I'm getting here. At least that's how it feels to them. Y'all, I just heard like the sky is falling type of energy, okay? But really, this is something that wouldn't have happened had the chain of events not happened between you and this person. So you were actually the catalyst for this, okay? And there's still this, I feel like, a connection here, okay? So the feelings and emotions are still there. They're still running high, but it's like something is still being controlled by an alter ego or something like that, okay? So for those of you that are seeing, I'm hearing a car, right? That's a spying energy, could be some stalking energy, right? Because maybe you felt as though their silence was them moving on, but I feel like they're embodying that same energy, right? They're thinking that same thing, right? Like, oh, maybe you have like moved on in another direction or something like that. So I feel like this person they checking up on you. They are, okay? So I'm getting here that for someone, you could be seeing that, and I picked up on that in a previous message, right? So this could be tied in, but it's kind of like you may be seeing their car or feeling them in your physical space, right? Yeah. So this is that spy energy I'm getting here that's happening behind the scenes. They are watching maybe your glow up from a distance, right? This could be something to whereas, because again, I'm getting here, you took all of that energy that you were pouring into that and you focused it in on yourself, and now they're seeing that, right? They're seeing the fruit is what I'm getting here, okay? So I feel like they can't believe maybe how things are turning out, maybe in your energy, right? And they're like, it's like being at this distance, it's like I feel like it's affecting them on a deep, like this visceral level, right? So this could have been someone that was very maybe controlling with something, all right? But it's like you put in the work, and now, or you're about to see like something is getting ready to pan out for someone here. I that's what I'm getting here, or somebody is working like feverishly on something is what I'm getting here. Please take it how it resonates, but I'm getting that you do have this person, and I feel like this is, you're somebody, a romantic connection, mm-hmm, that's keeping tabs on that. Please take that how it resonates, okay? But I'm seeing here they're crashing, right? So they're gathering like this intel on your life without ever having to be vulnerable or have a conversation. But it's kind of like, what do they do with it? They're still drawn to you. They're still obsessing, or, just, yeah. This person is still connected. I'm getting that. All right. So again, those looks can be deceiving, right? Now, I'm seeing here, this is why it's something about that healing energy that you possess. We have the star card showing up here. Now that does show that energy. Okay. And this is someone that there's some type of isolation showing up here. Okay. Now that could be, part of, I feel like, this journey where this person needs to be in this energy, but they're still seeking you, okay, for that healing. You see that? Okay, because we have the hermit and we have the star, and it's like the hermit be watching, got the flashlight out, keeping tabs. So even if you feel you pick up on their presence, but maybe you don't see them, they're still in your energy, some way, shape, or form, okay, intuitively awakened. So yeah, it's hidden though. So you may not have that tangible proof, right? Because again, it's almost like this person, it kind of, I don't know why, like it's something about them. This is like their only shield, or they use it as some type of weapon, I don't know, to maybe control a narrative. But at the end of the day, it's like there is a crisis, there is a meltdown happening, but through that there is a breakthrough. So this is someone that is going through changes, okay, in the dark is what I'm getting here, okay? And they're being faced with who they truly are. So there's that mirroring experience, right? But also to being faced with what or how they didn't show up, right? When it comes to you. So, you guys, this is, woof. I just keep getting someone that is like, this could be somebody very flashy, somebody that has a lot of assets, maybe a lot of resources. You know, they could have, you know, again, like, I don't know why I'm getting here. Like, somebody could have, like, it's like multiple vehicles. All right. Now, that could be like the mask that I'm picking up on. Okay. Yeah. What is some like little like I'm getting like a 3-wheel car or something like that. Somebody has like a lot of like, or they like cars or like motorcycles or something like that. And I just heard somebody with not wearing a helmet or something like that. So some reckless energy, that could be what I'm picking up on that's coming to the surface with their behavior, because it's like somebody may feel as though they have nothing to lose. So yeah, that's kind of the type of energy I'm seeing here, and something to do with justice. So there could be someone that has had some issues as well. Ooh. There could have been some type of sobering moment. Why am I picking up on that? And something to do with vehicle? I hope this is not somebody that's been like drinking, driving, something like that. Okay. But there's the aha moment right there with the star energy, you guys. Okay. Because at the end of the day, they know, look at that. The magician is showing up here. This is somebody that is still seeking you. They're still trying to find you. I feel like on a spiritual level, even though that vessel that they're in that is controlled by that, you know, that conditioning is not showing that energy. I'm seeing here with this, y'all, this is giving, yes, you were their everything. But it's almost like this person feels like admitting that to themselves, and admitting that they, you know, fumbled you is like admitting defeat. And I feel like that, again, that's that conditioning, y'all. Yeah. So look, whoop, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So there's something happening here. All right. Because look at the next card. And these major arcanas coming out here. Okay. So I'm seeing here, it's like, I'm seeing you mean the world to them, right? And then I'm also seeing here, it's like somebody reaching out. This could be someone, you see that? Yeah. Why is that showing up there like that? Please give us more. Yeah. Because it's close proximity. This could be somebody that is like right on the edge or the cusp of reaching out, right? Somebody moved on to calmer waters. You may not be receptive to this. That's for some of you guys. Yeah. Okay. That's why I'm seeing this. So a new chapter, a new cycle, right? But this person, they have a lot of work to do, is what I'm getting here. So they can't access you without that. That's what I'm getting here. Please give us more. Yeah. Please give us, ooh, what else do we have here? What? 3 of Cups is showing up here. Now that could be third party, or that could be celebration, you know. Let's see what's the energy for that 3 of Cups energy. Okay. Something ended. Lifestyle. That's what I'm picking up on. Somebody's learned their lesson. So this could actually be incorporating someone else. This could be some karmic energy or a lesson here that they have learned as well. This could be part of this crumbling energy, or whatever they thought that they were going to build. I'm getting here, it's like there's this with someone else or something like that. Some type of connection. Yeah, it's like something fell through here. And there's something to do with communication. So we have the Ace of Air showing up here. Okay. Huh. That's like the beginning of communication, or like breaking the ice. Okay. So this person may be, I feel like there is like this crash out type of energy, right? You know, behind the scenes, it's like there is a lot going on. Okay. That internal, there's a lot of pain here. Okay. And a lot of healing. Again, I'm picking up on that energy. And I'm seeing reaching out, but to be honest, I feel like this is someone that is going to do this prematurely because they want what they want in your energy, but they're not ready. Okay. Huh. Please give us more. Yeah. So I'm seeing here, it's like there's this like stark contrast, all right, in between your reality and theirs. And in order for them to meet you where you are in your time, space, timeline, right? There's no shortcuts here, okay? No. So that's why I'm getting this energy of them, because again, it's like they thrive on your love is what I'm getting here, and how you pour into them and how you show up for them, and just your realness and your honesty is what I'm getting. Something like that. So somebody could have been lying to them. They could have came across this false person is what I'm getting here. And that could have been the moment of waking up. Yeah, there's this, look, nostalgic. You see that? We got the Six of Cups showing up here. So there is a lot of reflecting going on here. Pacing back and forth, up at night, can't sleep. Numbing. A never-ending loop that leads back to them doing the work and doing what they need to do. I feel like you've done or did what you could do. Now it's this person's turn. Okay? And that's the only way. That's the key back into whatever connection you share with them. So they actually do have, that's why the Magician's showing up here with the manifestations, right? But they're going about it all wrong. What else we got here? Please give us more. Please give us more. What else we got? Ooh, intuitively awakened. Yeah. So, yeah, release the control. Look at that. Devil in reverse. Okay. So I do feel like this is someone that maybe you could have been in like this space. So I feel like some people can have like everything, but they still have like a lack mindset, and that keeps them in like that survival mode type of energy is what I'm getting. So I feel like this person, they were maybe, it was something they were using to maybe try and control you. And I'm seeing here that's they're releasing that, or they're learning to. Okay. Yeah. What else we got here? You guys, this message. Okay. Someone's confused. They could be in a space of chaos. They could have ended up with a chaos agent. Ooh. So this could have been somebody that was in some type of connection. Maybe trying to recreate what they had with you. And I'm seeing a backfire too. Oh, whoa. That's for some of y'all. Please give us more. What else we got? What else do we have here? So it's not only that this person is missing you, but I feel like whatever connection, for some of you guys, it's not for everyone, intuitively awakened, but I feel like whatever connection, it's like it's rubbing salt in the wound. It's even more of a wake-up call is what I'm getting here. Okay. Oh, Cancerian energy, you see that? So with that Cancer energy showing up, we got the Chariot, and that is like uncontrolled type of, it's movement coming towards you, right? I'm getting that. But you see, there's unbridled, right? So there is this, when you look at these horses, there's no reins, there's nothing, right? So they're experiencing some uncontrollable energies as well. And this is part of their ascension. Okay? Yeah, look at this. And thought. 2 of air, okay? And it's happening fast, swift, rapidly. And I feel like seeing this could actually represent, just looking at these cards here, this could be this rapid like wake up call, right? Which could have been something that transpired in their life, you know, because I'm hearing like, it's like something, a life-changing moment, right? Something significant happening, right? That woke them up. I just heard fast car. There's something significant about that. Racing could be heart racing, racing back to you, something like that, okay? What else we got here? All right, so equal give and take. Reciprocal energy showing up here, okay? What else do we have? Please give us more. For that 6 of discs, please give us more. Okay. Now we have the 10 of discs. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles showing up here, right? That's abundance. Somebody could be receiving some type of payout, okay? Now, I just heard this could be inheritance or insurance, something to do with that, right? It's something surrounding that for some of you guys that has a whole new perspective around this person, okay? What else? Something about stability and a mental prison. Why is that showing up like that? This could be somebody that has everything that they want as well in the material world here in the 3D, right? Remember, I was picking up on, you know, these assets and, you know, but they maybe invested, they realized they invested in the wrong things in this, their earthly experience here, right? I'm just looking at these cards. This is, so they've obtained success, maybe in one space or whatever meant. This is something is keeping them in prison. Oh my gosh. Something, it's about resources that somebody is like really, that's what they were chasing or something like that. Oh, this could be somebody that's got like, I just heard bad boy energy or something like that. Okay, they could have been doing things for money. Doing things, yeah. That could be why I'm seeing legal getting caught up as well. And all of the assets. This could be somebody, a fall from grace, okay? That could be that wake-up call with them, all right? Huh. And all they can do is think about you. Past, present, future, please take it how it resonates. This is why you're picking up on this person's energy. All right? seeing Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Working, putting in the effort. Please give us more. Oh, look at that. So I'm seeing here we got the King of Cups here, okay? So a shift in their focus as well of what really matters or who really matters type of energy, okay? And this could have been, you know, another outside energy that they had to, there could have been like some type of like outside force or another connection or something like that that drug them to hell, down a path of destruction, okay? There could be another hand in this, stirring the pot or something like that is what I'm getting here. But they had to see this to recognize you. And it's like, how did they miss the signs? How did they miss this with you? That's what I feel like somebody's like, what was I thinking? All right, so look, here we go. So that's what's triggering the transformation. Okay, so this is a general message, you guys. As always, please only take what resonates and, you know, leave the rest, okay? But I'm seeing this part here, right? Yeah. This could be somebody that's trying to like maybe work their way out of a situation that they got themselves in. But it was like that. It was like their internal system was so fragmented that it guided them into this energy is what I'm getting, okay? And without you there loving on them, showing up for them and things like that, now they're able to see. Okay, y'all, let's get some more here, okay? Let's get some more. So, yeah, this is like that wake up call type of energy, okay, with this person. Now, this is what's going on behind the silence, right? So there could be a shift. Remember I said something to do with that silence is like their shield, their protection, maybe what they hide behind. But now I feel like that is actually, you know, it's going into a phase or an element of, with whomever this is, it's like, or it will be, that there's like a loss for words. You know, looking back at the damage that they caused or something like that, y'all. Yeah. So there's that element of regret showing up. You guys, let's get some more here. Let's get some oracle cards here and see what we got for the collective, okay? Please give us more. What else we got? Please give us more. Yeah, they're not okay. They're not, okay? What else? Please give us more. That's what's going on behind the silence, right? Mushrooms, right when I said it, okay? Again, this could be somebody that's self-medicating. Yeah, I'm getting that energy as well, all right? So please take that how it resonates. Yeah, because they're missing you. And this is somebody that tried to deny those feelings. What else we got? Please give us more. Yeah. What else? Please give us more. Okay, so there's the mirror showing up. Look, I can't make it up, y'all. There it is, right there. Okay, so this could turn to this from silence to you being the number one topic in their life, or it could have already happened, right? That hot topic is what I'm getting here, okay? In their energy, right? Because they're experiencing, I'm getting here, this breakthrough, and this is happening in the silence, okay? And this is somebody, I'm getting like this confession energy, right? Yeah, look at that. Now they see bigger picture, right? But again, I'm seeing some of you guys, that's not for all of you guys, right? Because, you know, forgiveness, okay, that is for you, but also to, you know, free will is at play, and you have to lean on your intuition and your gut when it comes to situations like this, right? Matters of the heart and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there's something to do with contact being made. Look, the moon. Hidden energy. Yeah. You know, I feel like this is somebody that done the most. But they're showing up in a different energy at some point. All right? You could have closed the door, could have closed the chapter on that. All right? That's for some of you guys. Yeah, this could be someone that's actually showing up inebriated. Why did I just get that? It's something about you're going to be able to, this is for some of you guys, or maybe you did, you could smell something on them, a substance or something like that. Or this could be somebody that smells good. I could be picking up on that as well. Cologne, perfume, oils, something like that. Okay. But they thought they had something figured out or something like that. So I feel like you're about to see this person at their most vulnerable state, right? Child, mushrooms keep coming up. What else we got here? Okay. So this could be someone showing up with a gift. Yeah. That just came out, right? And that's the energy that I'm getting, okay? So this is somebody that wants to meet in the middle, or somebody could be calling for a meeting or wanting to meet up with you, okay? They want to be in your energy. Yeah. Somebody taking, it's like, I just heard a risk taker. All right. This could be somebody that, you know, they know that you are not going to like maybe sugarcoat things. So this is something like to whereas they're taking like this hit to their ego or something like that is what I'm getting here when it comes to you. Something like that. All right. Look, because you going to tell them the truth. You going to tell them the truth, or you already did. And you'll tell them again. Okay. So it's kind of like somebody getting that false courage up, the nerve, right? Yeah. Okay. Because your energy has a very strong presence. Okay. Or they seen that side to you. So I'm getting very soft, gentle, but now it's like, you know, stoic is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some more here for you guys and see what we get. Yeah. This is something that you are definitely picking up on this with this person. All right. So I do feel like this, and I get that with my collective, you guys, that a lot of times these messages are merely confirmation because you are highly intuitive. You do pick up on these energies. And I feel like you come and when we have our sessions here, it's like you are able to tie that in, right, to the feelings that you're having, right? And again, bits and pieces, right? It won't all resonate with everyone, okay? So, yeah. But let's get some more here and see what we got, okay? We're going to take a look at the astrology cards and see what else we get for you guys here, okay? Ooh. Yep, there it is. This is, I feel like, the change you were waiting for. you see that Neptune. So that energy is showing up as like the illusions being broken. Okay. Um, and also to it's showing up here as something that maybe you petitioned for this person, like when you were with them. So maybe there was this energy of like their toxicity or their lifestyle, something like that, right? But it's finally breaking, all right? But I do feel like it's taking time, and now this is not going to stop someone from trying to put the cart before the horse. Maybe that's why that chariot was standing out so much earlier with that Cancer energy, because there's a lot of love here, there's a lot of emotions here. So it's like somebody trying to do something prematurely is what I'm getting here, when they have not done the work or they haven't fully healed. So be aware of that energy. That's not saying that their intentions are not pure, collective, but this is somebody that is drawn to you, I feel like, very romantically, yes, very much attracted to you, wanting to be in your energy on an intimate level. Come through, spirit. So yeah, but I'm getting here that even though this is like that energy, you're going to have to keep this in line with this person. What else we got here? Okay, it's like, even if you like friend zone them, or you're just like, I can love you from a distance, you know, I feel like this is someone that may be coming with the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why I say that like that? So that could have been like somebody being depressed, some type of depression or anxiety that they've been feeling since like no contact. Okay, but they thought that they could drink it away, you know, whatever, you know, smoke it away. Okay, I'm seeing somebody blowing smoke. Okay, I don't think they lying though. When I say that, I just think they do want what they want. Yeah. So there it is. Authority. Okay. So something about, oh, look at that. But that 10th house showing up here. You got to stay in your energy. Okay. Because you guys, again, this is somebody that hides, you know, what's really going on beneath the surface. Okay. So I'm getting here again, for those of you just like, oh, bumping into them, seeing their car, whatever the case may be, they are keeping tabs on you. This is somebody that is still very much attached to you, but they could definitely be in the infancy of their growth cycle. Okay. There's something significant. Make sure you check your birth chart, your natal chart for you, your person, cross watchers as well. And by the way, you guys, you can look, there's many different sites. You can just, you know, Google it, hop on and, you know, check your birth chart, and you'll put the information in and it'll show you your placements. You can do that, you know, or have your person do it or something like that. However, it, you know, however that shows up in your energy, but you'll be able to see how, you know, your planetary placements astrologically can affect things, and how those transits, the current transits that we're in, can affect things. So we just had like the Lion's Gate, you know, we're talking about different energies, eclipse and things like that, right? Right when I said a transit, so yes, something about the current transits are definitely affecting this connection or what is happening now. So I do urge you guys again to make sure you get that information, okay? Because I did see someone in the comments like, how I do that, you know? Yeah, but it's really just, you know, do a quick internet search, you know, on your birth chart, and you'll be able to, you know, put that information in and see what it is, where those placements are and how they're affecting you. Because I'm seeing here, look at that. Look at that. So that's Cancer energy. That's deep emotions, deep feelings, and that came out twice here, okay? So let's get a few more here, you guys, okay? Yeah, let's get a few more. I want to see these cards here. So please give us more for the collective really quick. Let's see what we get with these oracles, okay? Yeah. So I got so many different cards and things. So look at this. This is someone, look at these. And then I'm just going to leave it here, y'all. But look at this. So you got someone that is like, there's the playing it cool, laid back energy. But then look, they trying to hold on. Holding on. Worried that the love is gone when it comes to you, babe. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So, well, I just see that you could have hit the snooze button. Somebody getting a rest here, okay? Yeah. But it's like there's a fear of missing out when it comes to you. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? This could be somebody that's spending a lot of time at home, maybe ordering food and things like that, and that hermit energy and like that spying energy, or even just stalking, okay? Yeah, and they could be doing that over the internet, or even I'm getting like your social media or through friends, okay? Yeah. So definitely in their head, somebody, oh, something about conspiracy, right? And I'm seeing here, they could be binge watching, maybe old movies or something. Something about, I'm getting like maybe old videos or something, or maybe you're a creator and they could be binge watching you, okay? Yeah. So you got, yeah. So this is something to do with, look at that. This is your energy. I'm getting here grounded, yoga. I just heard Tai Chi type of energy, right? So I'm getting that you found your space, you found your balance, you know, after like this, you know, upset or upheaval with this person. And I'm getting you being very selective with your energy, or that source guiding you to definitely be very discerning. And it's not about, again, their intentions, but about the timing, okay? Is what I'm picking up on for some of you guys, okay? Yeah, what else we got here? Yeah, this is someone, why am I getting all of this information right now? So it's like somebody that upset if they don't get their way. Passive aggressive type of energy. See, that is that, I feel like that's that absolute egoic energy. All right. But they upset because no messages or something like that from you. So this is somebody that's been in silence. Okay. Isolation, seclusion, right? Somebody's really good with technology as well. And that's that Aquarius energy, you guys. Yeah, so that was interesting. Glad I pulled that deck. So you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. Hopefully this helped. You guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hype your girl up. I love to have you here at the Vibe Tribe. Y'all, my soul tribe. And I will see you guys for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.